To see so many familiar faces. My name is Samantha Simmons. I'm your host for this evening. I'm a BBC journalist and presenter, taking a welcome break from all coronavirus activities and news, which I think we should all welcome for a couple of hours at least. But thank you very much, all of you, for making the effort to be here given the current coronavirus situation. The health and well-being of all of our members is, of course, paramount and our primary concern, and we have been closely monitoring Public Health England advice. Whilst we are concerned about repercussions to all of our businesses, we are confident that together, as an industry, we will all pull together. This is an exclusive dinner to launch the 10th Asian Curry Awards and Asian and Oriental Chef Awards in partnership with Just Eat. I've been involved with the awards for a few years now, and it's my great pleasure to see them grow from strength to strength. Every year we choose a prestigious venue, and we're really honoured to have hosted it at the Palace of Westminster, the House of Commons, and tonight for the second year running at the House of Lords. Now, please welcome to say a few words Lord Curran Villamoria, Chairman of Cobra Beer Partnership.
Thank you very much, Samantha, and thank you at the outset to Elliot Coburn, the newly elected MP, for hosting this event for all of us. So thank you so much. Also to my fellow parliamentarians, I can see Lord Sheikh, Lady Sheikh over here. I saw Baroness Uddin's name, but I can't see her, but hopefully she'll be here maybe later. And also a special welcome to the newly arrived High Commissioner for Sri Lanka. Your Excellency, welcome, and we're delighted to have you here in the UK. I would like to say at the outset, a huge round of applause to Yara Khan for what he does for us today. At Cobra Beer, we're delighted to be one of the sponsors of the Asian Curry Awards. I congratulate in advance all the winners. Winning, being nominated for awards like this, is not just a celebration for the winners, but it is also an inspiration for everyone else. Because your achievement creates aspiration, which creates achievement, which creates inspiration, and the virtuous circle keeps going up and up and up. Samantha mentioned, and you can't not mention, the coronavirus that is going on at the moment. And it is a very serious situation around the world. And I think at a time like this, it affects everybody. This sort of crisis is a supply crisis and a demand crisis. So we in the restaurant industry, it affects our consumers, it affects possibly our supply. So there is no running away from it. It's real. The problem about crises, it's how you deal with them. And I've nearly lost my business 3 times, and 3 things saw me through each time, and the 3 things were always the same. One was having a strong brand, a resilient brand. Second was having the support of my team and my family. And our restaurants are predominantly, a lot of them, family businesses. And we're an industry, and a family is an industry, and we support each other. So we've got that support. And finally, it's better to fail doing the right thing than to succeed doing the wrong thing. And if you practice integrity, you can see through any crisis. So I think as an industry, we have that strength. We're an industry that contributes billions, employs thousands. It's a part of the British way of life, the favourite food in this country, and we should be proud of that. And it's going to be tough, but we're going to get through this. And one of the things that's going to get this country, compare all the other countries in the world battling with this crisis, what gives this little country of 1% of the world's population the strength above anyone else? And that is that we have a strength and depth and breadth of institutions. Institutions like where we are right now. This parliament, the mother of modern parliaments, 800 years old. Our university is the best in the world. Our manufacturing the best in the world. Our accountants, our lawyers. Our culinary, food industry, restaurants are celebrated around the world as the best in the world. So with that breadth and depth of institutions, we can get through any crisis, and we will. And I wish you all the best for this evening. Thank you so much.
Lord Villamoria, thank you very much for your time. You forgot to mention the best journalist in the world as well, but I'll let you off, it's fine. Lord Villamoria mentioned Elliot Colburn, MP for Carshalton, and Wellington, a relatively new MP, just a few months in the job.
Anniversary, you have returned here, because after just 3 months in the job, I can tell you now I would never want to leave. It would be churlish of me not to also mention the coronavirus, because I know that this will have a significant impact on many people in this room, their businesses, their livelihoods, and the people that we serve. And ironically, it would be something that I would be dealing with regardless if I had been elected 3 months ago or not, because before I came into this place, I worked for the National Health Service. And I know that our NHS staff are some of the best healthcare professionals in the world, and that they have an enormous amount of goodwill who will see us through this crisis. But it is going to be a difficult time, as Lord Moria has said, and it requires all of us to pull together and do the responsible thing in order to see our country through this crisis. So I thank all of you in advance as industry leaders for everything you will do to play your part to see us through the worst of this crisis as it unfolds. So thank you in advance for that. But I would also like to pay tribute to the gentleman who I've taken over sponsorship of this event for tonight, my constituency neighbour, former employer and good friend, Mr. Paul Scully, MP, the MP for Cop Sutton and Cheam. I nearly said Carshall and Wellington then. Still getting used to my new role. Many of you in this room will have worked with Paul previously, or would have come across Paul in one of the many events that he has either been a part of or hosted or contributed to in some way over the years. Paul has been an incredible friend, I think, to the curry catering industry in Britain, and he has done some fantastic work over the last 4 years that he's been a Member of Parliament to make sure that the government of this country is fully aware of the concerns that the industry has, and working towards how we can do our best as a nation to make sure that the curry industry, which is so important to this country's economy, continues to thrive. So Paul, for everything that you have done, thank you, and I'm sure all of us in this room will want to thank you as well. But it truly is my honour to be hosting this event, particularly with great members such as Yao Khan here this evening, who is one of my own constituents. It is a real pleasure of mine to be able to be here and share these celebrations with you. In the midst of coronavirus and in the midst of the struggles that any industry is facing, not least of which the struggles that I know full well the curry industry faces in this country, we do have a lot to celebrate. And the fact that all of you are here tonight to celebrate those successes and look forward to building a brighter future for the industry is testament to that. So I thank you all for your attendance this evening. Please enjoy everything that we have to offer here in the Palace of Westminster, and I look forward to working with all of you in the months and years ahead.
Well, while the focus of tonight's event is launching the Asian Curry Awards and celebrating the Asian and Oriental Chefs Awards, there is a serious element, as you've been hearing, to the evening. Many of you who are supporters of the Asian Catering Federation, and you know that it works tirelessly to champion the challenges that the Asian catering industry faces. Our main aim is to listen to and highlight issues that the industry is currently facing. They are, of course, complicated issues, not only staff and skill shortages, but marketing, pricing, business rates and utilities. Adapting to change is something we all need to address, and although we do get some help from the government, this must change, and we are working on a number of solutions to try and resolve the situation. On a positive note, 2019 was one of the busiest for the Federation, and we toured the country with informative roadshows with the help of Just Eat and Booker Wholesale. One of the great things about Just Eat is that as part of their membership, they provide nationwide free health and safety training, including allergen awareness. They've helped many chefs and back-of-house staff, in fact over 1,000 businesses, improve. Our thanks also to Booker, who support the Federation in many ways through joint initiatives such as generous cash-back schemes. So, back to our celebrations this evening. Thank you to our supporters and sponsors, in particular our special thanks to Just Eat, who partnered with us tonight, and along with our Restaurant Awards planned to be in Manchester on the 20th of April and Scotland on the 22nd of June, all being well. As I mentioned, Just Eat's aim is to help Asian caterers be more successful, be it through improved marketing, innovation, nutrition advice or food safety. Along with practical advice, Just Eat also helps with more strategic issues such as skills shortages and immigration. Now, to formally welcome you, please welcome the man you've heard so much about already, co-chairman of the Asian Catering Federation, Mr. Yawar Khan.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening. Lord, ladies, Your Excellency, honorable and distinguished guests. A very big welcome and thank you to all at this year launch of the 10th Asian Curry Awards and the Asian Oriental Chef Food in partnership with Justice. As you all aware of, the world is suffering from the coronavirus, but it has been a British, we have had carry on virus, but carry on we will do it. First, I would like to express my big thanks to the Paul Skelly, who is originally agreed to host this event, but due to being a promoter, and the minister is not able to do that. To accommodate, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to the Riyadh Comment MP for Cushion and Wellington for hosting this evening. I would like to thank you all our notable speaker this evening. This year we'll be celebrating the 10th year of the Asian Curry Awards and will be bigger and better than ever. I would like to congratulate all the chefs who took the part in Asian and Oriental Chef Cook-Off competition a couple of weeks ago. The talent show was amazing, and I would like to thank you all the judges who had very hard job on the day. I would like to take this opportunity to recognize the value of the takeaway industry to the UK economic republic, spent £9.9 billion on takeaway 2018. With the spending projected to grow to the 11 billion by 2021. Most of these takeaway are established at the heart of working immigration who have come to this country and settled. They work hard and pay their taxes and serve their community and bring life into the nation. Even after Brexit, we must remember the contribution the immigration have made in making the British great. We need more positive support from the government to help with recruiting the low-skilled staff. Labor, there are numerous positions that simply won't be filled by the local labor. This is not just in the hospitality industry, but the country as whole. We difficultly need more skilled people, but we also need lower skilled staff as well. We welcome the government reduction of the salary transfer from the recruiting from overseas. It is on positive note, 2019 was a very busy year for the Asian Catering Federation with an innovative roadshow up and down the country with the help of the Justice and Booker Wholesale. We are also looking to attract the fresh, talented young people into the country. We are settling in partnership with the college in India and Bangladesh with the kitchen and restaurant able to SCF trained chef from house staff. We'd like to thank you all the hard-working team members of the SCF who are busy working behind the scenes. I would like to thank the continuous support from Lord Sheikh, who has doing for many years. I would like to thank you, Dusty, for their sponsor. Without all, none of this would be possible. I would like to thank you, John Dole and Booker Wholesale, for their support for providing a fantastic cashback initiative for all our members since 2012. I would like to thank you, Squareman, Inshallah Muhammad Shahan Ko, Oruma Scheme, and Cobra for their continued ongoing support. I also like to welcome Sanjay Anand from the Modu, who has provided the catering for the most of the event for last 9 years. Thank you all for time. Please enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you. Now, please welcome to hear a few words Andrew Kenny, UK Managing Director of Justice.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. I want to start by thanking the incredibly hard-working Asian Catering Federation, committee of Yawar Khan, of course, but also Thomas Chan and Teddy Chen for inviting me and my team here tonight. The work that the ACF does over many, many years now is really outstanding. The passion and drive that they have for the industry, I think, is unparalleled, and the communities that they support. So, on behalf of us all at Just Eat, we're really incredibly honoured to sponsor this event and to be a long-time sponsor of the Asian Catering Federation events in general. We've done so for a number of years and have developed a very close working relationship with Yawar, who frequents our offices on a fairly regular basis. Look, there's a lot of talk, obviously, tonight and in general about the coronavirus. I think we can't forget what a great year 2019 was. 2020 has begun to be for the food delivery industry. We work with 35,000 independent restaurants up and down the country. It is our job, as we see it, to support those independent restaurants to thrive. We are entering a volatile period with the coronavirus backdrop now, and we see our job very much as one to support those industries, to support those businesses and the industry as a whole in what will inevitably be some difficult times ahead. So we will do our very best to make sure that confidence ensues within the food delivery sector, so that consumers feel that they are safely able to get food delivered every day during this crisis. So look, that's all I really wanted to say. Congratulations in advance to all the winners tonight. You thoroughly deserve to be in this great venue, and on behalf of Just Eat, you have our full support. Yawar, thank you again for having us, and have a great evening, everybody. Thank you very much.
Andrew Kenny, I know that if many of us are forced to self-isolate, takeaways will be definitely going up in many households. So I'm sure business might be very good for you. Now please welcome Lord Sheikh, who is chairman of the Conservative Ethnic Diversity Council, to say a few words.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Your Excellency, the High Commissioner of Sri Lanka, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, or rather good evening. Assalamu alaikum. As the only parliamentarian left now in the room, I'd like to welcome you all to the Houses of Parliament. On the green benches, I get lost in the green benches. I'm more comfortable on the red side, which is the other side of the corridor here. For a number of years, I've been asked by Mr. Yawar Khan to host the Asian Federation's networking events in the House of Lords. And every time he's asked me to do so, I've been very happy to make the arrangements for the event to take place in the House of Lords. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a friend of the Asian curry industry. I have developed a good connection with Mr. Yawar Khan, and I'd like to commend him on his dedication to ensure the well-being and progress of the curry industry. This evening, we are honouring the winners of the recent Asian and Oriental chef competition, which I understand was held on 24th of February 2020 at the University of West London. We're all gathered here this evening to launch the 10th Asian Curry Awards 2020. So I must congratulate you, Yawar Khan, and your colleagues for having passed the first decade, and I'm sure that this will continue for many more decades to come. The awards will take place on 22nd of November 2020 at the Great Room in Grosvenor House on Park Lane. Yawar Khan, marvellous marvelous venue you've chosen. I'm sure it will be a marvelous event as well. The Asian Catering Federation is an umbrella organization. It aims to unite Asian caterers on one platform to achieve members' common goals through partnerships with government and other organizations. I like the word partnership. I think that's very vital, really. You need to work together. Since the inception of the Federation has indeed made excellent progress. It continues to represent over 35,000 Asian caterers in the UK. Quite a large number, 35,000. The Asian Catering Federation brings together the leadership and members of the three organizations. It unites the Federation of Bangladeshi Caterers, the Chinese Takeaway Association, and the Malaysian Restaurant Association. I'm pleased to note that we have with us also Thomas Chan and Teddy Chan this evening. I've known them both for several years, and I was asking Teddy earlier on, how many years have I known you? Teddy said many years. So Mr. Chan and Mr. Chan, Mr. Chan, Mr. Chan and Mr. Chan work closely with Yawar Khan, and it's reassuring that the Federation has an effective team leading it forward. The restaurant and curry industry is important to this country, socially, culturally, and economically. Now, I must stress this, being a politician, being a businessman, I like to say the curry industry contributes billions of pounds to United Kingdom's economy and creates thousands of jobs for people across the country, bringing money into the country, obviously, creating wealth and also creating employment. In addition, of course, the industry pays taxes, which does bolster our economy. The industry has also been innovative, and the industry set up mechanism for the delivery of Asian food to people's home. And we heard the gentleman from Just Eat, so there's a good partnership between Just Eat and other delivery and others and the industry. So it's important that people have this facility for curries to be delivered to their homes and offices. The British population is diverse, and so are their culinary needs. Lady Sheikh and I have visited the countries from where members of the Federation have come, and we enjoy eating their cuisine here in the UK. Asian food is very popular across the country, and it has become part of our national life. The favorite dish of the people of this country is no longer fish and chips. It is curry. And when I go to a restaurant with English friends, I find that my English friends are able to eat more spicy food than I can myself, actually, and proves the fact that it caters to the palate of everybody in this country. Now, I like to say, let's be honest, the curry industry is, however, facing certain problems, which includes difficulty it encounters in recruiting adequate staff to work in their establishment. And the young lady has already alluded to this point about getting staff. The lack of staff is indeed affecting some businesses, and it's important that we look into this issue. Now we have come out of the European Union, we need to look at our immigration policy and review the needs of the curry industry. We therefore need to scrutinize the legislation when it comes to Parliament, and we must make appropriate representation. On my side, obviously, I'll make the point about the industry getting more staff, perhaps from overseas. But I believe that the industry must undertake recruitment of staff locally and provide appropriate training to ensure competence. Something, perhaps more of that can be done. If you can't get staff from overseas, then obviously you should. But I think the Federation is doing that, and I think obviously it's important that people are recruited locally and trained if you can't get people from overseas. So in regard to the previous Asian Career Awards, I've always been impressed by the quality of the venue, the quality of the events, and I'm sure that the awards evening in November will be equally successful. Now I understand that the Federation have set up an awards judging panel to choose the winners impartially. So sure, Yavakan, there will be no favoritism. If you are a good chef or a good restaurant, then you certainly, I believe that you deserve to win. And I'm sure that the right winners will be chosen and their achievements will be adequately recognized. I would therefore render my support to the Asian Catering Federation in its various current and future activities. I remember I went into a restaurant and the restaurateur, I didn't know him, he recognized me and he said, "Oh, Lord Sheikh, you presented me with this award and he's got the award there." I was very proud of the award, very proud of the fact that he was awarded this marvelous award. So on that note, I've got your attention, I better go on a crestful way, and I say thank you very much indeed for listening to me.
Thank you so much to Mr. Gawar Khan and the entire team for inviting me here. It's lovely to join such a wide range of audience and guests here today. Of course, everyone's talking about the coronavirus, and as a parliamentarian, I'll be looking very closely at the impact that this is going to be having on the food industry and in businesses in general. And it's really important that we support not just big businesses but small businesses as well. And I'm just speaking to the friend over here who was just telling me about the predicted impact on small businesses and also workers as well. And I think it's really important that we protect our workers as much as we can and ensure that they receive the support that they need. The food industry is not just a representation, and this particular organisation is not just a representation of the talents that we have, particularly in the Bangladeshi community, if I may say so, in terms of establishing ourselves in this country. It's a real big part of many of our identities across Asia, and that's why it's really important that us as parliamentarians really support the work that you do, and I'll keep ensuring that you receive the support that you need. And I'm really happy to kind of talk to others tonight, throughout the night, and see what we can do to support the food industry. So thank you so much for having me here today as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now it is time for the awards. Please, 1 second. Yeah, we're going to move on to the awards. So these craftsmen were selected for their fantastic flair and cooking skills at a cook-off held at West London University from hundreds of entrants, headed up by our Chair of Judges, Pat Chapman. Competition, as always, was very tough, and each of them are officially being recognised for their achievements tonight. So I will invite each one individually to have a photo and be presented with their awards. If you can come and stand here to receive it. To help me present their awards, please welcome back Apsana Begum MP, if you could just stand here, and also Andrew Kenny, please, from Justice, if you could also come back. So, first up, it's our very special National Oriental. Congratulations. It is Chef Jack Fon or Jackie Chan of the Golden Dragon Port Tenant in Swansea. Congratulations. Our second national runner-up, regional winner for the Midlands is Chef Mohammed Najib Ali.
One, two, three, one more. Thank you very much.
Thank you, congratulations. So now for our regional winner for the London suburbs.
Look in here, please. 1, 2, 3. Look in here, please. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much.
Millennium Baltic Royal in Leamington Spa.
Keep the wood down a bit. Downwards. Yes, that's it. One look in here, please. One more. Okay, look in here, please. 1, 2, 3. One more. There we go. Look in here, please. 1, 2, 3. One more. Thank you very much.
Well done. Where's your restaurant?
Tish Aurora. Unfortunately, he isn't actually here, but it will be received on his behalf.
Let's get you in the middle.
Certificate here as well.
Keep it down a bit. Downwards.
And congratulate Chef Tony Khan of TKCI Hotel Management, Bangladesh.
Cook for me one day.
Let's get tilt that down so it doesn't look like downwards. The other way.
Education and passion have made the industry a far better place. The award goes to Pat Chapman. Unfortunately, Pat isn't all that well, so isn't with us this evening. Please welcome Sanjoy Anand, MBE, to speak for him and also to present the award on his behalf to George Shaw.
To me that you're going to be giving this award to Pat Chapman. Well, in 1983, my first ever award for Madhu's was given by Pat Chapman, and he called it the best ethnic restaurant. Now, he is definitely one of my heroes because he literally put the ethnic food onto the platform where the Evening Standard and the Times and all the other media had to recognize. Unfortunately, during that era, Indian restaurants were known for, once the pub shut, we all flock into an Indian restaurant and go and have a vindaloo and all the rest of it. But Pat did a list in 1983, which was the top 100 restaurants in the United Kingdom. And there were places like mine that wouldn't have got the recognition that today we have if it wasn't for Pat. So real hats off. And although he's not here, the fact that I'm speaking for him is enough for me because he really needs a standing ovation, this man. He put us on the map. Thank you, Pat, for what you did.
Thank you. And now we will please welcome to say a few words Her Excellency Saroja Sirisena, High Commissioner for Sri Lanka.
My Lords, Barons, distinguished guests, Mr. Khan, thank you. This is a bit of a surprise, but there cannot be curry without Sri Lanka, so here I am. I want to wish the Asian Curry Awards the best, and hope that there will be some Sri Lankan restaurants the next time. So with that, thank you very much and enjoy the evening.
Thank you, Samantha. Mr. Khan, Your High, my lords, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure and honor to be here in support of the Asian Catering Federation and, of course, the Asian Curry Awards. As someone who is so passionate, I mean, I was just saying that all of us are women chefs, yes, right? And we are looking forward to the time when all of you will collectively move towards ensuring that we have equality in numbers. But of course, I'm speaking in the House of Commons where equality is far behind us and we'll have to wait 3-4 generations before we achieve it. But I'm absolutely confident, given that curry industry has become such a professional body of people, that it's not too far. That maybe it can be from Sri Lanka next time, where the women's chef arrives with Her Excellency's support. But anyway, I just wanted to wish everyone well, and I wish the success of the catering industry as someone who set up the curry and catering industry APPG in Parliament, because I do think that we as legislators need to take this industry much more seriously, with much more respect and reverence that we have done so far. And I don't want to make it political because it's such a beautiful occasion. I merely want to wish you all the very best and good luck, and may your industry go strength to strength, because there lies the future of the next generation and generations after, and you've honored us so much. Thank you.
It's the national winner for Chef Shankar Pandey of the Everest Inn Group, Blackheath, London. Chef.
Means a lot for us.
Thank you. Well, that is the awards done. I'm sure I didn't miss anyone else on the awards, so I hope I didn't. Now please welcome Thomas Chan, co-chairman of the ACF, to give a vote of thanks before we have our supper.
Before dinner. It won't be long, my dear. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the winners this evening. As a matter of fact, there's no losers, because all of you are winners in your industry. Well done to all of you. Well, we're concerned because during this time we have a virus, not among us hopefully, but I just want to share with all of you, with perhaps, I don't know if you agree it's catchy or not, but I will try my best. It's just 2 very short sentences. Keep your distance of 1 meter. COVID-19 will disappear. Okay, it rhymes, I hope. But we've been using alternative ways of greetings all evening, isn't it? So keep that up. 2020, this year has been extremely challenging. But I hope that all of you will maintain your well-being and your business like usual. You may say that, how can we do it? We are facing a crisis. For those who can speak Cantonese or Mandarin, crisis in Chinese has got 2 characters. 危機, 危機. Am I right? Those who understand Chinese.
Yes, you're right, you're right.
Oh, no, chef. You're multi-talented. And in Bengali, I believe it's called Sankata. Am I right?
Yes, again.
It's okay. Right. Crisis, actually, the 2 characters in Chinese means, yes, on the one hand, we are facing crisis. but at the other hand, it also provides opportunities. So I think what we can do when confronted with this virus is perhaps to reach out to both our regular as well as new customers. We need to, I'm sure you're doing it already, service with a smile. That's quite important as well, isn't it? And at the same time, just make sure your regulars as well as your new customers will have a better understanding and appreciation of all the hard work you put in creating your amazing dishes. And of course, use Uber, use Just Eat, use all avenues to make sure the nice food you cooked will reach out to your customers. So, good health and best of luck to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, that is just about the formal proceedings over for the evening. Don't go anywhere though, we've got some lovely entertainment and also a beautiful dinner. Thank you very much for having me in this stunning surroundings. I always feel very lucky to come into this building. I'm sure we all do. Now please welcome, for your delight, our fantastic singers, Raja Kashyap and Rubaiyat Jahan.
Yes.
ये क्या बात है आज की चांदनी में, ये क्या बात है आज की चांदनी में, कि हम खो गए प्यार की रागनी में। ये बाहों में बाहें, ये बहकी निगाहें, लौने लगा जिंदगी का मजा।
ये रातें, ये मौसम, नदी का किनारा, ये चंचल हवा। ये रातें, ये मौसम, नदी का किनारा, ये चंचल हवा। कहाँ दो दिलों ने
कि मिलकर कभी हम न होंगे जुदा।
ये रातें, ये मौसम, नदी का किनारा, ये चंचल हवा। क्या देखते हम
सूरत तुम्हारी,
क्या चाहते हो
चाहत तुम्हारी,
ना हम जो कह दे
कह ना सकोगी।
लगती नहीं ठीक नीयत तुम्हारी, अमीशा धोनार कोई अमी।
नाम तुम्हारो,
बेनाम पूजे भोगों ने
हमारा पूंजो।
তুমি বুকে টেনে নাও না প্রিয় আমাকে, আমি ভালোবাসি
ভালোবাসি
ভালোবাসি তোমাকে। আমার সঞ্চিকন কালিয়া, আমার সঞ্চিকন কালিয়া। আমি কি হেরলাম কদম তলায় গো, আমার সঞ্চিকন কালিয়া। দেখবে তাকিয়ে বিশ্ব হবে নতুন সূর্যোদয়, হাতে হাত রেখে চলো ছিনিয়ে আনি যায়। দেখবে তাকিয়ে বিশ্ব হবে নতুন সূর্যোদয়, চলো কাঁধে রেখে টান ভুলে যা তোরা দেশ গড়ে আঁকা করে আমাদের সোনার দেশ বাংলাদেশ। বাংলাদেশ, I love you বাংলাদেশ। বাংলাদেশ, বাংলাদেশ, I love you বাংলাদেশ। বাংলাদেশ, বাংলাদেশ, I love you বাংলাদেশ। বাংলাদেশ, বাংলাদেশ, I love my Bangladesh. Sari ga 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 sari, sari ga pa ga re sa, sari ga 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 sari, sari ga pa ga re sa. Again, Bangladesh, Bangladesh, I love you Bangladesh, 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 I love my Bangladesh, 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 I love you Bangladesh, 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 I love my Bangladesh.
Good evening. It's been a splendid evening so far. How are you here supporting with the awards, and what is it today that you're here for?
Well, we're here with Just Eat, and Just Eat are a partner and a long-time partner actually of the Asian Catering Federation, and I think this is a fabulous event, and I think a fabulous opportunity to celebrate the industry, to celebrate everything that it gives to local communities and the economy, and it's a great opportunity I think for us to sort of to really take the opportunity to recognise the contribution that it makes.
I mean, you have been supporting over the years, and you know, Yawar Khan's been just saying, you know, we've just had one of the, you know, greatest supports from Just Eat. How do you feel about that?
We're honoured, and we love working with Yawar. And as Andrew said earlier on, we see Yawar a lot. And I think through the various events that we've done together, whether they be in London, whether they be in Edinburgh, whether they be in Manchester, we're constantly looking at ways in which we can, I think, offer support, but also celebrate the great work that's going on in the industry.
Brilliant. Okay, so more help, support, development on the way.
I think so. Absolutely. We love being involved, and I think the more opportunity that we get to do so, the more we'll take it.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Good evening and welcome to London. We've got with us the High Commissioner for Sri Lanka, I believe. Yes. Please tell us how you're feeling today and in what way you're supporting today.
Well, thank you. I'm very new here. I've just been here for a week, so this is actually my first engagement, one of my first engagements here. And I'm very pleased to be here. And, I mean, food is something that brings people together. So I think Asian food has really made its place in Britain and become a household commodity, household name. So it's my pleasure to be here as part of the Asian community here.
Okay. I know we're doing Bangladeshi and Indian and other Asian cuisines. We're hoping that maybe there's more Sri Lankan, supporters and chefs that you may sort of like consider bringing over.
I would hope so. We would love to do that. In fact, we're looking at organising food promotions, food festivals with some of the hotels here. It's my first week, so.
Brilliant. So thank you very much for your comments.
Thank you.
Okay, I have here with me Lord Sheikh, Chairman of the Conservative for Ethnic and Diversity Council here with me. Please give us a few words about how you're here to support this event tonight.
Well, I have known Mr. Yawar Khan for several years. I have hosted events for him, and whenever he asks me to do something, I try to help him. He's a good man. Obviously, I think it's important that we promote the curry industry. As a politician, I like to say that the curry industry generates a lot of income for the British government. The curry industry also gives employment to a lot of people. And people involved in the curry industry also pay taxes.
Yes.
They bolster our economy. And apart from that, the fact is that the curry is now the favorite dish of the British people. We'll have a very diverse community here, and people enjoy their curry. I enjoy my curry whenever I can. So undoubtedly, I think it's important that we promote this industry, and we have better standards. Undoubtedly, we have also training facilities. In my speech, I mentioned the fact, obviously, that some of the restaurants are having difficulty in getting staff. And we need to look at perhaps the immigration issues as well. But I made the point that perhaps the industry should undertake more training of local people. The point with the curry industry is that, of course, you need good chefs.
Sure.
And today we have seen some very, very excellent chefs,
Yes.
undoubtedly. And it's important also that if you got a good restaurant,
Yeah.
or if you got a chef who is outstanding, then it's better that we do recognize them than we give them awards. I was saying in my speech, I went into a restaurant and the owner recognized me and he said, "Lord Sheikh, you gave me an award." I said, "Where was your award?" But he was very proud of the fact that he had this award.
Sure.
So point I'm making is, and he showed me where the
Motivation
award.
for them.
Yeah, absolutely. It gives them a great deal of satisfaction. So I think that if you got a good restaurant, if you got an excellent chef, if we can recognize them, it gives them that much kudos, if you like, and also satisfaction.
Yes, of course.
So undoubtedly, I think this industry, they have now been in existence. The federation has been in existence for 10 years. So I think they must be doing something right,
yes.
for them
Thank
to
you.
exist
Yes.
for that length of time.
Thank you very much for that. I've got here Andrew Kenny, from the UK Managing Director for Just Eat. Good evening.
Good evening.
Can you tell us, I'm going to probably throw you into the deep end. I know you're here to support the Asian Catering Federation here. How do you think skilled and unskilled workers are being affected, or how is it working? Can you give us a bit of your comments on that?
I think it's it's been a difficult year, a couple of years for the industry as related to getting skilled chefs and skilled front of house workers, skilled back of house workers into restaurants. And I think as part of a couple of years ago, we spearheaded the launch of the British Takeaway campaign, and that body is designed and set up to really fight on behalf of the industry, giving a single voice to what is naturally a fragmented industry, to try and fight and lobby with government for support in this really important area.
Right, okay. Do you think anything actually has taken place so far?
I think there's some baby steps that have been made, but I think there's a lot more that needs to be done, and we're working as hard as we can with, as I said, as part of the British Takeaway campaign to help make that happen.
Thank you very much. Thank
you.
I've got here lovely Samantha here, who is the host for tonight. We're just going to find out what she thinks, how it went, and a little bit about her comments. How did it go? Please tell us something about tonight.
Well, it's wonderful to be here to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Asian Curry Awards. It's going from strength to strength. I've been involved now for a few years. As ever, it's a pleasure to do so, and wow, in such amazing surroundings and amazing support from the community as well. So I think it's been a really successful evening, and we look forward to a fantastic year ahead.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you. Don't go anywhere without a comment, okay? Supporting. I have with me here Ji Chen, who is the national winner for Oriental Chef of the Year 2020. Tell us how you're feeling receiving this award tonight.
So I'm happy that was happy to win. Yeah, and so happy. Thank you anyway.
Okay, brilliant. And you only did the chef cook-off competition only a couple of weeks ago. How did you feel doing that and coming here today?
Yes, so today is when we have come here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you much.
I've got Jackie Chan here from Chak Fung, national runner-up for the Oriental Chef of the Year 2020. How are you feeling receiving this award after the chef cook-off competition, which was intense last time?
Till now, I still feel very exciting. Just want to thank you, Yawa Kwan, for hosting this event and giving me this award.
Okay.
So yeah, we just opened a new restaurant in Cardiff.
Right.
So because of this award, we will organize a grand opening in April. So we will invite everyone to come to our new restaurant.
Congratulations again.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
I've got here Afsana, who is one of the Member of Parliament for our Bangladeshi community, today joining the Asian Catering Federation in support. Let's hear what she has to say. How do you feel tonight's event's going so far?
Well, I think it's been a huge success, and it's been a pleasure to spend time and speak to a lot of the members of the curry industry and those that are running businesses in that industry from all around the world. So, recognizing the efforts and achievements of chefs and of workers in the industry, and actually recognizing their talents and their achievements. It's been a pleasure to kind of spend time doing that.
Excellent. And I know it says Asian like curry awards, and it's quite diverse because they've not only got like from the Thailand, Malaysian, Indian. What other communities do you hope to see coming in as part of the diversity?
Well, it's been good to see the High Commissioner for Sri Lanka here, and I think maybe this is an area that needs to be explored more in terms of the cuisine and the curry industry in Sri Lanka. And I think that's something good to see, and it's good to see that it's not just us in the Bangladeshi community that are promoting the curry industry and what we have to offer. It's really good to see the Asian Catering Foundation expand their networks and recognise the achievements of the restaurateurs across the world.
Brilliant. Thank you for your supporting statement. Thank you. I've got Abdullah from BBPI, who's here in support of this Asian Catering Federation. Let's hear what comment and support he brings with us tonight. Tell us a bit about your support and how you here, what capacity are you here tonight?
Well, the BBPI recognises exceptional talent in the British Bangladesh community. One of the backbone of the British Bangladesh community has been the catering industry. So what Mr. Khan has done with the Asian Federation, it's not just a testament of the Bangladeshi catering industry, but the whole Asian community to bring under one platform. So 10 years he's been doing this with his partners and friends. So I'm here on a personal level, but also as a fellow British Bangladeshi to say congratulations for the 10 years of hard work. There are many more challenges of the industry, but it's great that he's getting community to come behind him across the Asian background, but more importantly to be at the Parliament where BBPI, funny enough, started almost 10 years ago. So we've pretty much been doing the same work, so trying to bring highlight to the community. So on that note, I want to wish him the best of luck. Look forward to what is going to be a spectacular showcasing event at Grosvenor House, and may he go from strength to strength.
Thank you very much. That's great support. Thank you. All right, so I've got here Shankar Pandey, who is the national winner for the Asian Chef of the Year, and it's the Everest Inn Group in Blackheath. Tell us how you're feeling receiving this award.
Yeah, it's all hard work paid off. That's the main thing, and I would like to thank you to the Asian Curry Award. And I do travel quite often Nepal in lots of remote village and collect the recipe. And once I come back and I try to introduce the British palate with the Nepalese spices and give you the different healthy concept for the community. And that's why I tried to do it the other day as well. So that one is paid off really great. Thank you.
Well, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have David Caro here, who is in support for the Asian Catering Federation. We will find out what he has to say. How are you this evening, and what kind of support do you bring for this evening's event?
Well, we represent the Asian Catering Federation in Brussels and lobbying around Europe. And it's wonderful to be invited to an event like this and see all the awards and meet all the people here who work so hard in the industry. One thing I would like to say though, my wishes and my hopes go out that all the staff and all the restaurateurs stay healthy in this very difficult time that we've got. It's challenging for restaurants, it's challenging on both the economic front and the health front, and I hope everything works well for them.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. I've got Dayashankar Sharma here, one of the national winners for the Asian Chef of the Year 2020, and it's for the Grand Trunk Road from South Woodford. How are you feeling receiving this award tonight?
Wonderful. It's excellent because the award is always giving inspiration a chef to create something special again and again. And this is not a small award. I am very thankful for Asian Curry Award because it's given me a chance, and they recognized that yes, recognize my work, and I have got this award. Very fortunate, very excited, and very happy after receiving this excellent award. And this is one of one of the good awards, which is, you can say, they are encouraging all young chef, old chef, whoever like in the industry for a long time. They are getting inspiration from this.
Brilliant. Well, congratulations, especially after the intense cook-off competition only a couple of weeks ago.
Thank you so much.
Thank
It's
you.
a pleasure.
Thank you. We have another supporter here, and we will find out who he is and what kind of support he brings this evening's event. Hello there, Mr. Musleh. Please tell us the kind of support you're bringing tonight.
What a wonderful gathering here at the House of Commons. The Asian Catering Federation brings people of this industry under one roof. People coming not only just Bangladeshi curry industry, but the whole of Asian catering industry coming under one roof. Lovely gathering. This gives us an opportunity to network across the Asia curry network. And this is a wonderful gathering. I would like to thank Mr. Yaor for bringing this together for so many years, and this will continue to help this industry to grow. And I'm from, as you know, Dhaka Regency, one of the five-star hotel based in Dhaka, set up by us here living in the UK. And we've been running for over 15 years now, and this actually helps us. We're trying to take these great examples of how the food industry, run by the Asians, doing so well. We will be showcasing the British curry and so many other different cuisines that's created here in the UK, and we take it to Bangladesh by end of the year. We're talking to the Federation to bring these ideas together, and it's lovely to be here with everyone from the same industry under one roof here at the Westminster, London. Thank you so much.
Brilliant. Thank you. Such great support. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I have Mohammed Najib Ali here, who is the national runner-up regional winner for the Asian Chef of the Year 2020 in Midlands. Maya Bar and Restaurant, how are you feeling receiving this award tonight?
I'm overwhelmed, and I'm really happy to be here. Really nice food, nice chefs, good people, and just socializing and enjoying the time here.
Especially after the intense chef cook-off competition only a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
I am joined by one of the CEOs of a national TV representing the Bangladeshi community here, who is here today to support this Asian Catering Federation. We're going to find out what she has to say and in what kind of capacity you're here today to support. Please tell us about your thoughts and opinions.
Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to congratulate the Asian Curry Awards and Yaor Khan and his team. Every year I go to their event, obviously if I've got the time, and appreciate the work that they're doing. What I appreciate the most is they are trying to create a bridge between communities. And it's not just one community that they're focusing, but getting different communities under one roof.
I have here Mr. George.
Yes, George Shaw from Avocado
George Shaw
Media.
from Avocado Media. He is here to take this Lifetime Chief Achievement Award for Pat Chapman in his absence. If you could kindly say something on his behalf, because we know Pat Chapman's is a tremendous, wonderful person. You know, it's a little bit about what he would say if he was here tonight.
Yeah, Pat's a good friend of mine. I've known him for many years, long before I was involved with the federation. He's probably done more for the Asian curry industry than any single person. He's brought it to national prominence through his Cobra Good Curry Guide. He would be delighted by the fact that Asian cuisine, the standards are improving immeasurably from the standard typical curry houses.
Yeah, sure. And I know he has so much passion. I only met him a couple of weeks ago when the chef cook-off competition was taking place. I mean, he couldn't be here with us today, but thank you very much for those words. And hopefully Pat has more motivation to give to the rest of us in other ways.
My pleasure.
Thank you. All right, I have Mohammed Alamin, who's the chef of Millennium Balti for Royal Leamington Spa, who's won the regional winner, Asian Chef of the Year 2020 for Warwickshire. I know Chef did a lot of immense running around trying to make sure the dish was perfect on the Chef Cook-Off competition. Is there something that you could tell us about the chef here today? And how do you think he's done so far?
Okay, first of all, I mean, he's very passionate about what he does. He tries his best to learn new things every day. There's always room for improvement. So we go out, attend many different competitions, and not just to win, of course, that's a bonus, but to learn new skills, get ideas from other chefs, get inspired from other people. And the best thing about him is he's willing to learn, and that's his passion. He's always learning.
Excellent. So it's self-motivation and it's self-inspiration, and so we've got a lot to learn. But congratulations and well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, I've got Mr. Tony Khan here from TKCI Hotel Management, who has received a special recognition award for outstanding contribution to the industry in Bangladesh. Please, how has the event gone today for you? Tell us how you feel.
It's really amazing, and to me it's a like dream come true to come place like this and to see so many people are enjoying and getting award and recognition. Simply is a wonderful program. I wish this can go more and more bigger, and to get industry more encouraged, and to be a chef like me to go around the world and working. When you work hard and you get something and you suddenly realize that it feels good.
Right.
Yeah, you feel special, and I think we all need to do this. And I thank you also that you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
And everybody else. And but the industry basically is a wonderful for the industry.
Yes.
Those are really getting up their feet and working hard day to day, and you can see the result by doing this.
Please tell us, I know it's a special recognition award, any special advice that you can give to everyone tonight? I know we've seen people inspiring each other and being inspired from each other.
Definitely. I think there's no end to it. You can go back and say what I've done right and how we can improve. I think together we can go further. But most especially I want to say Mr. Awar Khan, that he put together everybody. Actually, that's to me is a very brilliant as a leading point or leadership. I hope this can go bigger and bigger, and I'm sure it'll go bigger and bigger, because such an event, who wants to miss?
Exactly.
And all those years that I've been working, and I feel thank you.
Brilliant.
I feel really
and we
thankful.
can see it in front of us, can't we?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm sure there'll be many Tony Khan will come in the future, and many people can be inspired by us. And
well, congratulations
Thank you,
and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much.
I've got John Walker joined with me today. We're just going to find out a bit of supporting comment about how tonight went for him. Please kindly tell us.
Well, what I learned tonight, and I've been to many of these events before, and they're always very interesting, because it underlines the importance of the Asian catering industry to the UK economy, and also for people to go and have a very nice meal. So it fulfills two things, employment and enjoyment. As regards the main message I got from tonight was the difficulties of the coronavirus for business. Last year it was Brexit, this year we've got coronavirus, and I do implore anyone with a restaurant business to look up the business rate relief that the government's given to businesses throughout England and Wales, I think it is, and possibly Scotland and Northern Ireland. I'm not quite sure how the devolution works for that. But go and find out what rate relief you can get. It's a very important thing at this time, because unfortunately I think there'll be a lot of people won't want to go out. So you can get that help, you can get other help through the government. My previous role in life was I was the chairman of the Federation of Small Businesses. So we've had these reliefs and helps come to business before when there's been difficulty.
Right.
Important for them to take them up.
Well, thank you very much for that valid information. I'm sure there's a lot of people who aren't aware of this government scheme.
No.
But thank you very much.
No,
thank you.
That's fine. Thank you very much.
I'm joined by a very couple here who support this Asian Catering Federation and have been over the years. Janet and David from Square Miles. Hello, good evening. Tell us how you're supporting and how you're feeling tonight has been.
I'm feeling very fat, butter fat, butter fat, and oh my goodness.
You don't look it.
No, it was amazing, as per usual. Great evening, great calls, obviously really good food. It was quite nice having English food for a change.
That was different, wasn't it?
It was.
How was it for you, David?
Very good. Yeah, I was put on another fantastic event at a great location. I mean, Square Mile are always happy to promote and sponsor the Asian Curry Awards, and I think he's just pushing forward and forward all the time now. He's getting better. I mean, how many people are here tonight? 170, 180 people.
And with coronavirus, for people to bother travelling.
I thought I won't hear that tonight.
Yes, go have a little bit of corona, and we've all got to be careful.
Yes.
So please carry on taking care.
Yes.
But let's all get through it, and I think the Asian Curry Awards are doing so fantastically well.
Yeah, and roll on November.
Roll on November. Thank you very much.
Done the bad. Shubharatri.
I am joined here by the co-chair founder of this Asian Catering Federation. We're going to find out what he has to say about this evening's event and how he went. Please tell us.
It was the most enjoyable evening. I think we have a very good turnout. And all the participants, as well as the winners of the respective awards, I think are all well-deserving winners in their categories. For me, as co-chairman of the Federation, I would like to encourage more entrepreneurs and caterers to come forward, showcase what they can do, and not make a meal of it. Obviously, they make very good meals, but at the same time, they need to understand the power of promoting themselves. So restaurants, the catering industry sector will get rewards as well as recognition. Because a lot of them will just concentrate on the cooking and not the adoration from the customers. So they need to promote it, accept the recognition, and make the business even better.
So really what we're looking for is self-motivation, self-inspiration, and how they get that to make things better.
Yes, we have a lot of road shows in different parts of the nation, including the other nations, Scotland and even Ireland. But we cannot reach to all of them. They should be the one who comes forward and offer what they can deliver locally. What speciality they have, because different areas in UK have different speciality as well. Sell themselves like any other businesses in order to get the recognition.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I've got Mr. Yawar Khan here, who has organised this splendid event tonight, and we will just find out, how he thinks it went so far today as we've reached towards the end. Please tell us, how do you think tonight went?
Well, event is going very well, fantastic. But when I came here and outside waiting, I didn't see any queue, and I saw maybe it will be disaster because thing is going. We didn't know even a few days ago could go even going ahead. We don't know. Maybe Parliament will be shut down. Maybe we have to cancel it. But eventually, I don't believe it. When all people sit down, we got a house full. Yes. But there is a few empty chairs, but house full. But I thought it would be maybe less than a half. But it's fantastic when you can see we have a massive successful event. We had a very good speaker supporting from the House of Parliament MP Lord. Sri Lankan embassy, Bangladesh embassy, Malaysian and Thai, all people came in and showed their support for our industry.
Well, especially considering this coronavirus going around.
Considering this coronavirus is going on, and I couldn't believe it, and we had a massive success.
Much outcome,
Think about it. If nothing was like that, the people would be standing outside, couldn't get room in.
Well, luckily we didn't have too many people coughing or sneezing.
No, the people all healthy one. We told the people if you got anybody down not to come, and I think the owner, a lot of people missed out, and I found some of people not very well, but nothing to do with that. This one, So
well, you gave out a lot of recommended awards today, a lot of valuable awards.
We give the excellent people who we had a cooking off competition on the 24th of February in West London University, which one Jazz is openly selected some winner. And we honored them in the Palace of Westminster. It is a great achievement for them, and I believe it's a huge thing because somebody winning something and taking something away from the Parliament is giving a huge boom to their business, and I appreciate that. It's very nice. It's a fantastic event. It was so great.
Of course.
And
with a lot of supporters here as well.
A lot of supporters there, and this is the room. It's a member dining room. This is the biggest room in the Parliament, and take a maximum of 170 people. And we booked in for 170 people, and as I said, you can do that. Now it's empty chair, but none of them empty, being all the glasses and things. So we had a fantastic event, and looking forward for fantastic event in Manchester, Edinburgh, and our main the main flagship event will be taking place in Grosvenor House, where there will be 1,200 people there. 10th Asian Curry Award. And this year will be much bigger and better. Excellent. And I would like to thank my sponsor, Balke Justin and Booker. They're showing the force, and they're helping us to achieve these things. So I thank our sponsor as well. And mainly I'd like to thanks to the Member of Parliament and MP, my team member, all, even yourself, all are showing a lot of support for our industry. And industry cannot be done by 1 or 2%. We all have to work together to achieve our goal. And we have an issue about the skill shortage, which one welcome the government policy, but we need to campaign together for the get more low-skilled people. Otherwise, we wouldn't find any cleaner. If we don't have any cleaner, we be difficult to maintain the highest standard of the 5-star range for the cooking and kitchen and all this stuff. So yes, we should campaign together to achieve what we want, to achieve get our goal to
Of course. And, well, it's been a great turnout. It's been a brilliant event, and you've done it again. Well done.
Thank you very much. You've done brilliant interview to everyone, and I wish you. Thank you for coming and supporting us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.